This bookstore in Hungary was slammed with a hefty fine over an LGBTQ graphic novel. Lira is the country's second largest bookstore, and it's been fined nearly $36,000 by the government on the charge of violating a contentious law that bans depicting homosexuality to minors by not wrapping the book in plastic foil. Christian Nyari is the creative director at Lira and a well-known author himself.
We were aware that a control procedure was underway and that we would get some fine, but its amount really surprised us. This is the biggest fine in the history of the Hungarian book trade.
The book at the center of the controversy is Heartstopper, a popular British graphic novel that was made into a Netflix show premiering in 2022. On the cover, an illustration of two masculine-presenting people touching hands. The 2021 law orders all books with LGBTQ themes to be encased in closed wrapping, part of Prime Minister Viktor Orban's Christian conservative agenda, and strongly condemned by the EU. It also tells shops to sell them separately, and at least 200 meters away from a school or church. But Nyari says the law is vague at several points.
Ez a jogszabály ebben a formában végrehajthatatlan, független attól,
This law in its current form is impossible to implement, independently of what we think of it. It works with such broad notions that on that basis, it would affect a huge number of books, even a significant part of the reading list of classical books in the secondary schools.
műveknek egy jelentős részét, és még lehet
And the lawmakers have not responded to our questions and letters to clarify that.
kérdésekre nem válaszolt a jogalkotó.
This isn't the first time Hungary has fined a bookstore for violating the law either, but the fresh fine comes just days ahead of a Pride March in Budapest on Saturday.
Minden rendelkezésünkre álló jogi lépést
We will use all legal means at our disposal, but as this is a resolution about a fine, it cannot be appealed. It can only be attacked. In what way? Our lawyers will assess.
fogják vizsgálni.